Hey everyone, we're here today to go through how we get the Shimmer Mist Runner from Ardenworld. Now, to get straight to it, basically you need to have opened up your pathway and your storyline into Shadowlands expansion in World of Warcraft and made it through to Ardenworld, which is not the first one, so you do have to play through a little bit to get there. But once you've opened it up, you can go on and actually get this mount. I do recommend that you take some friends with you. It is a little bit of a tougher area unless you're better geared. Then you can solo it through. You will get some ads. Now you can see up on my screen I've got the picture of our Shimmer Mist runner up on the screen right there. It's quite a pretty mount. It can fly. It isn't just a ground only. So you can ride in style. Right, so once you've opened up those areas, if you're not already there in Ardenwald, you need to get yourself to Oribos, which usually you can take from the portal room in Orgrimmar and also the Mage Tower if you're on the Alliance side from Stormwind. Once you're there, make your way up to the second level, the Ring of Transference, and as you can see I'm standing here in front of the Path Scribe, the Flight Master, and fly to Ardenwald. The closest flight point that we need to fly to get the Shimmer Mist Runner is actually Route Home, Ardenwald. It's over here, you can see it just above the Mists of Turner Scythe dungeon. If you haven't been there before, you may have to run it, of course. It's great if you've already got flying opened up for Shadowlands.
Go on. Strike true.
So I'm here in Route Home, which as I said is the closest flight point to where we need to go. I'm just going to mount up for this one and I'll show you which way we have to go to get there. There are three main parts to get the Shimmer Mist Runner. First we have to find a page and read it. Then we need to go through a labyrinth maze. And then we have to kill a mob to be able to loot the mount. Now from this point onwards, you need to get to, as I've just arrived here, the Oaken Assembly. This is the part where you'll actually find the page. Now if you see on my mini map it says like there's an enchanted chest and all that there. This is where you need to have a little bit of help if you're not very well geared. If you're a higher level and you've got better gear like from Dragonflight that's now available, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. Now the page itself is actually pretty close in here, which is really good. And the other side of this grove is actually the start of the labyrinth. So we hook a left over here and you can just see this here on the tree. Normally there's some mobs standing near it, but somebody's obviously been through here. So here's the tree. It's called the Tale of the Tangle. You click on that, you read it, and you're good to start off your quest for the Shimmer Mist Runner. Now you can see opposite me here, there is a gate. And I mean this one here. That this banshee-looking creature, the Oakheart Screamer, Night Screamer, came through with its little minions. That's the gate that we actually have to go through, and that's the start of the labyrinth. Now I have Dragonflight gear on, so I can pretty much mow through these now. But when I first came through to get this mount, it was a little bit of a challenge because I was still farming Shadowlands armor. Now, this is the start of the labyrinth. You must go the correct way, or when you get through to the end, the Shimmermest runner will not be in the glade. You won't be able to see it. It'll disappear. Same can be said if you try and fly in from the opposite direction and land and loot it and try and start the event. It will disappear on you. You must go through the maze. Now you can see these little lanterns. You've got to find the blue ones. Sometimes they're on the ground, sometimes they're up high. So this is the first gate. We go through the first blue gate. And there's an event on at the moment as well.
It might do well for their morale if you were to accompany them.
Moving on down here. Look, we've got a gate through that way, straight ahead or to the side. And you can notice that these two gates do not have the lanterns. This one does. So it's going to make us go through here where the mobs are. Kill the boggins. A few mist creepers to take on. Ooh. Root Fingers. Should we take him on? Oh, why not, while we're here. Now, if you see all these circles on the ground there, try not to step in those. You want to avoid them as well. Now, as you can see, we've got a gateway here and a gateway here. This is the one we want to go to. If you can see up here, the lantern at the top, we go through this direction. Now, if you're higher level like I am, you don't always have to kill every single thing here, just the ones to clear it that won't aggro. Where's our hidden lantern? There it is right there. See? Hidden right on the floor there. So do not make the mistake and going through that one because it is actually pink, not blue. Our lantern was just hidden down on the floor here. It's got to be blue lanterns, not any other colour. 'Cause, 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 ' Now I can already see straight ahead that's not the right gate because it's a pinky coloured one. There's a pinky coloured one there. There's our blue one right there, right next to the Mist Creeper. Blue lantern hanging up there. Moving on to the next section. Left one, nope, that's a pink one. That's pink. And hidden behind this wader, there's our blue one. So straight ahead. Oh, somebody's been in here, have they? Yes, they have. Alright, so we've got a few gates here. This one's pink. Nope. Blue lantern. Pink lantern. There's our blue one right there, straight ahead. And you can actually see in the distance there the Shimmer Mist Runner. So here we are, we made it to the glade. So not too many twists and turns. Now, you make it to here. Who we actually have to kill? We don't kill the Shimmer Mist, as you can see it's green to us. We have to kill this person here, Shizgear. In order to do that, what's going to happen is, normally there's more things here because somebody's been through. As you can see, they've killed the Guardians and everything. There will be more of these waders and herons, just sort of type creatures around the edge, and also a couple of, one or two maybe of those Guardians, which are the stag-like creatures. You need to clear them, even if they're yellow to you, you need to clear them off first from around the edge here before you engage Shizgear. Because what will happen during the fight is he will actually call them in and you can get attacked. Especially if you're lower geared. Just remove what's left here. No one else up at the moment? Alright. Probably about, maybe about 5 or 6 of them. And then we engage the boss. Once you have killed him, if you've taken the precaution of killing things off beforehand, try and block his shrink if he does, because it makes him harder to hit. Once you kill him, you'll actually click on the horse creature, on the Shimmer Mist Runner itself, not on him, to get your mount. There we go. Now I've done this before, so you won't see this bit, but once you kill him, you come and you click on the Shimmer Mist Runner and you'll actually get the mount itself. Simple. So that's how you do it, everyone. Not too hard. Pretty simple. Just bring some friends along if you're not confidently geared or you're finding some of the more elite type creatures in Shadowlands are a bit tough. Just to get through that labyrinth part and enjoy your new mount.